हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू दी SYA एकेडमी। होपफुली आप लोग ढंग से पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं लॉकडाउन में, और लॉकडाउन के बाद भी। बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है ये आपके लिए कि घर में रहें, बाहर ना निकलें। बी सेफ, स्टे एट होम and enjoy the studying from the SYA Academy. So today we will discuss about the structural change. As you know, we have already made the lecture on the structural change, so you can go there and revise the structural change, and then we will discuss the MCQs. and आज के लेक्चर और क्लास में एक और इम्पोर्टेंट चीज क्या है कि हमने वन लाइनर्स भी डाले हैं। सो 1 मार्क्स के क्वेश्चन जो होते हैं उसमें काफी बार आपको कंफ्यूजन होता है, तो चैप्टर में से इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट्स निकाल के हमने डाले हैं, so you can solve them also. And we have tried something new also, so you can give the feedback about that thing. So let's keep moving and let us discuss the structural change MCQs. ना बिफोर मूविंग फॉरवर्ड अगेन एक बार मैं आपसे जो कहना चाहूंगा कि सोशियोलॉजी के चक्कर में हमें घबराना नहीं है, हमें बार बार बस SYA एकेडमी के वीडियोस देखने हैं, इसलिए हमें तुरंत सब्सक्राइब कर लेना है। सब्सक्राइब द चैनल। नाउ लेट्स बिगिन। So first of question is, MSA Rao explained how many type of impact on villages by urbanization in India. Now MSA Rao is very important sociological thinker, and he has given one of the theories in which he has explained कि किस तरीके से विलेजेस पे अर्बन एरियाज का इम्पैक्ट पड़ा है। दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक इन द चैप्टर। सो योर चॉइसेस आर 1, 2, 3 और 4. So let us see the answer. Answer is 3. MSA Rao describes 3 different situations of the urban impact as mentioned in the box. This is very important box. This question can come as a 4 marker or 5 marker for you also. So be ready as a 1 liner, as a 1 marker, as a 2 marker, as a 4 marker. MSA Rao has explained कि किस तरीके से villages में impact पड़ा है. First impact is that there are villages in which a sizable number of people have sought employment in far off cities. मतलब वो दूर के शहरों में चले गए. Second impact is that which can be seen is urban impact is to be seen in the villages which are situated near industrial town, जो कि इंडस्ट्रियल टाउन के पास थे. और तीसरा इम्पैक्ट जो है जो कि मेट्रोपॉलिटन एरिया के पास थे, इसके अंदर सम विलेजेस आर एब्जॉर्ब्ड इन द प्रोसेस ऑफ एक्सपेंशन एंड इसी तरीके से अर्बन डेवलपमेंट हुआ. नाउ लेट अस मूव ऑन टू द सेकंड क्वेश्चन. Which of the following city was not developed by the British? So actually Britishers has done more harm than good for the our country, but they developed certain cities or also for their own purpose. So इनमें से कौन सी सिटी डेवलप उन्होंने नहीं की और कौन सी सिटी है जो कि डिक्लाइन हुई? एक्चुअली क्वेश्चन इज विच सिटी डिक्लाइन ड्यूरिंग द ब्रिटिश टाइम. So it is बॉम्बे, कैलकाटा, सूरत और मद्रास. इनमें से कौन सा सिटी है जो कि डिक्लाइन हुआ? थोड़ा सा आप दिमाग घुमाएंगे तो आपको अच्छी तरह समझ में आ जाएगा कौन सा सिटी है वो. सो आंसर इज सूरत, दैट इज सी. ढाका, सूरत, मसूलीपट्टनम, मुर्शिदाबाद डिक्लाइंड, बट सिटीज लाइक मुंबई और बॉम्बे एंड कलकत्ता ग्रीव एट दैट टाइम. ठीक है, चलते हैं नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन की तरफ. तो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज अगेन दिस इज वेरी फंडामेंटल क्वेश्चन. 1 मार्कर में आ सकता है, MCQ में आ सकता है, डेफिनेशन में आ सकता है. The very chapter starts with this definition. The question is the establishment of rule by one country over another is known as imperialism, capitalism, colonialism, feudalism. All these 4 concepts are very much important for you. लेकिन क्वेश्चन है कि establishment of rule by one country over another, जैसे कि इंग्लैंड ने बहुत सारी कंट्री के साथ किया था, यूनाइटेड किंगडम ने. So answer is colonialism. You see the chapter starting में बोल रहा है at one level colonialism simply means the establishment of rule by one country over the other. किसी के टेरिटरी पे जाके रूल करना इस कॉलोनी बनाना इस colonialism. Again, this is very important question. The emergence of machine production based on the inanimate power resources like steam and electricity is known as machine based production. जो है जिसने 17th-18th सेंचुरी में यूरोप की काफी सारी कंट्रीज को पावर दे दी थी एंड जिसकी वजह से उन्होंने बाकी कंट्री के ऊपर कंट्रोल किया था. दिस थिंग इज कॉल्ड एज ए ग्लोबलाइजेशन, बी इंडस्ट्रियलाइजेशन, सी कैपिटलिज्म or decolonialism? We can get the answer by the removing other choices. कॉलोनिज्म अभी हमने देखा कि क्या होता है, कैपिटलिज्म हमें पता ही है, ग्लोबलाइजेशन नहीं है, तो आंसर कैन बी इंडस्ट्रियलाइजेशन. Yes, you all are correct. Now again, this is very important concept and very famous committee that was formed. A national planning committee was set up in which year? इंडिया का प्लान बनाने के लिए एक कमेटी बनाई गई थी. It was set up in 1937, 38, 1939 जब वर्ल्ड वॉर स्टार्ट हुआ था, और 1947 when we got our independence. It's a bit tricky. If you have read it right, you can guess it, and answer is yes. B, 1938. So again, this box is very important in your chapter. In 1938, a National Planning Committee with Jawaharlal Nehru as chairman and K.T. Shah as the general editor was set up by the Indian National Congress. आपको इस बॉक्स में ये भी देखना है कि क्या मेजर एरियाज थे on which committee focused, so that you can write answer in your larger questions. जो 4 मार्क्स के क्वेश्चन होते हैं उसमें पूछ सकते हैं कमेटी का पर्पस क्या था. Moving forward, now this is the new thing that we have introduced. There was demand for these. These are the one markers. Yes, these are the one markers. You have to apply your brain. You have to revise your knowledge by seeing the videos, reading the chapters. Let's move forward. Now, dash is a process of social and economic change caused by removal or reduction of industrial activity in a region. So हमने पढ़ा है, we have read that industrialization is refers to when we start a industry or industry grows in certain region. So क्या हो सकता है dash यहाँ पे? Let's see the answer. So answer is deindustrialization. So industrialization happened in the England, UK, and in certain areas in India, deindustrialization happened. So this is a very important term and definition which you have to remember. Revise, don't lose focus. Next one marker. 2 structural changes brought by the colonialism were. कौन से ऐसे 2 स्ट्रक्चरल चेंजेस आए थे हमारी पूरी इंडियन सोसाइटी का स्ट्रक्चर जिससे अफेक्ट हुआ था? कंप्लीट आवर चैप्टर इज बेस्ड ऑन दीज थिंग्स. देयर वर 2 थिंग्स. One word we are using again and again. Many of the people are also living in certain type of areas which are not villages. तो कौन से एरियाज हुए? Yes, आपने बिल्कुल सही गेस किया है. टोटली करेक्ट. आंसर आर industrialization and urbanization. We can see at the starting of chapter the author discusses 2 type of structural changes that we are discussing, industrialization, urbanization. काफी सारे structural changes आए थे लेकिन chapter में यही तो discuss हुए हैं. So these 2 changes were brought by the our colonizers. Moving forward, a National Planning Committee of 1938 was set up with Dash as chairman and Dash as general editor. Now अभी आपको अपना मेमोरी बिल्कुल शार्प करना है, याद करना है. We have discussed similar type of question. In 1938 में नेशनल प्लानिंग कमेटी बना था. So who was the chairman and who was the general editor? We have discussed in the answer. Yes, Pandit Nehru or Jawaharlal Nehru was the chairman and K.T. Shah was its general editor. So revise, keep it in mind, and then see video again and again. All the best, you are doing very well. Let's go ahead. In India, British industrialization led many people to be employed in dash sector. अब क्या हुआ? There was industrialization in Britain. They also said that there was industrialization in India also. But क्या? Due to industrialization, Indians started working in industry. They started working in agriculture. They started working in manufacturing. कहाँ पर कौन से सेक्टर में काम कर रहे थे? Apply your brain. Yes. So answer can be agriculture. It was the agriculture sector. You can see, unlike Britain, where the impact of industrialization led to more people moving into urban areas, in India, the initial impact of same British industrialization led to more people moving into agriculture. And that's why our economic structure changed. The Census of India report, there is a box in your book which you have to read, mentions it clearly कि इंडिया में due to British industrialization many people moved to agriculture. नाउ अर्बनाइजेशन एंड इंडस्ट्रियलाइजेशन आर डैश प्रोसेस. किस तरीके के प्रोसेस हैं ये? आर दे कनेक्टेड, unconnected, disjointed? Something is very important term that is used in chapter. So without taking much of your time, आपने आंसर कर ही दिया होगा. Answer is they are linked process. Industrialization, urbanization are linked process. You can see the question is also given in your book at the last, in which you have to discuss how industrialization and urbanization are linked. You can deduce जहाँ पे industrialization हो रहा है वहाँ पर people are moving to work and then this is leading to urbanization. So logic भी लगाना है. Very good, बहुत बढ़िया चल रहे हैं. Now, this is again a bonus question, final question. If this is a 4 marker, you can write your answer. We can review your answer. अपने आंसर यहाँ पर comment section में डाल सकते हैं. There is very important difference explained in the book, in the chapter. What is the difference between the pre-capitalist and capitalist empire builders? हाँ, जो capitalist empire builders थे उनसे पहले भी जो empire builders थे, they were quite different from them. So what was the difference? You have to find out the difference. After this, I'll say all the best to all of you. Keep revising and see this video again and again. कोई और इशू हो तो आप बता